do either a burrito or, if you prefer, a crepe. And then a bolster. You may use the bolster, you may not. We're going to start with our one block under our sits bones. Now your block may be this height or this height. You may have both blocks stacked up, yogi's choice. It's all dependent really on the flexibility, mostly in your knees and possibly in the top of your feet. Bring the tops of your feet so you're evenly pushing into the ball of your big foot and the ball of your little foot. That may require you coming forward and just pushing down and out on your calves. It helps to make a little more space. Sits bones sit on the block, on a blanket, or if you can comfortably sit between your heels, please do so. Hands are going to come to a basket, palms down, palms up, yogi's choice. Then feel the length in your side bodies and in your spine. Crown of your head reaching up for the ceiling. Your shoulders are gently laying on your back. Take a couple breaths to settle into your position. Let your physical body find its spot, its place on the mat. Once you find your comfortable seat, bring your attention to your mind, clearing your mind of the day's chores, the to-do list, what happened during the day, what is going to happen during your day, depending when you're watching. Set everything aside. It'll be there waiting for you when you complete your practice. And bring your focus to your breath. Just notice your breath. Don't control your breath. Notice if your lips are dry, wet. Your sinuses are congested. If your throat is scratchy. Depending on the time of year, could be allergy season. Just notice. Inhale, bring your arms out to a T, fingers reaching actively away. With your exhale, right hand comes over left, taking a bind. Now, if this is not doable for your shoulders, bring your arms here. Inhale, with your exhale, feel your elbows reach further away from your torso. They may not move at all, it may just be a feeling. Coming to that longer yogic breath. Exhale, release. Inhale, bring that left arm over top right. With your inhales, completely fill your belly, feel your ribs expand, your lungs expand. With your exhale, feel your elbows reach forward as your belly pulls in, your ribs knit, almost like you're putting a corset on. And release. Gently rolling your shoulders. Rolling forward, setting your block off to the side. Going to bring our legs out straight onto our mat. Adjust the flesh out. Raise your arms up. And exhale. Fold. And just feel the backs of those legs push down into the mat. Just a breath or two here. Inhale, walk your hands back. And to start, we're going to set our blanket off to the edge. We're going to take our one block, and we're going to take our second block, and we're going to make them into a T. So it may be this way, maybe this way, depending on your openness and your comfort level. The one block is going to go at about the base of your shoulder blades, maybe a little higher, a little lower, depending on the openness and comfort. Moving your props out of the way. Just bring your arms to lay flat, palms up. Now for this shoulder opener, palms of your feet can be on the earth with your knees bent. Legs can be straight, or if it feels good, you can bring them into a Baddha Konasana where your foot palms are reaching each other, or into an easy pose, whichever feels right for you. We're going to continue with the shoulder openers here, so take a couple more breaths. And then we're going to bring our arms into a cactus. So your elbows are bent, palms are facing towards the ceiling. Your upper arms are coming straight out of the socket, looking like a Joshua tree. Now hopefully you're at a level where your arms are lifted, raised, and you'll feel gravity pulling on them to help open your shoulders. But they're not laying on the earth. We want the muscles working to hold the arms in place. This is both a shoulder opener and a shoulder strengthener. Breathing here. Inhale, bring your upper arms alongside your torso. Palms remain facing up towards the ceiling, but your forearms are reaching away from your body. Elbows are still bent, that 90 degree. Inhale, bring those arms back to the cactus. Inhale, reach those elbows, arms up overhead. Elbows are straight, palms are facing towards each other. Thumbs are reaching to come down to the earth, but not quite making it. Inhale, arms back to the Joshua tree. And exhale, bring those upper arms alongside your torso. Forearms reaching out to the sides. Inhaling back to the cactus arms. And with your next inhale, straighten those elbows, bring those arms up overhead. Inhale those arms back to your Joshua tree. And release. Bring your hands alongside your bum. And bring yourself up to center for just a moment. Going to set those blocks off to the side. And grab your blanket. We're going to bring that blanket in. And now it's going to come right under your shoulder blades. This is going to be our first pose that we hold. Excuse me as I grab my clock. We're going to be here for about 3 minutes. I would suggest bringing your legs straight. And now if you've got a big space between your armpits and the blanket, bring the blanket up a little higher. Your arms and armpits should just clear the blanket roll. Letting your physical body settle into the space. Bringing your mind's attention to your breath. Bringing your foot palms to the earth, lifting your torso just enough to slide that blanket down so that it's at the base of your rib cage. This is going to be probably uncomfortable for most of us. It's a part of your spine that doesn't usually bend this direction. So even though it's uncomfortable, try to find that best place to be. Then return your attention to your breath. Continue to breathe. If your mind begins to wander, count your inhales, count your exhales, or recite a mantra to yourself. Inhale, let's. Exhale, go. Continuing to breathe. Mind is clear, body is still. Again, bending your knees, bringing your foot palms to the earth. Gonna lift and slide bolster down so it's just above your waist. So it's either gonna be at your natural waist or just above. Again, this may feel uncomfortable. This is not the usual place for our back to bend in this direction. Try to find your most comfortable position so that you can let your body relax and you can breathe with your breath. Inhale with your exhale. Feel your body release over the bolster, over the blanket. Again, bringing your foot palms to the earth, bending your knees, lifting your hips, and we're going to bring the bolster right directly under our pelvic bowl. So now you can stay here and use the blanket if that feels good. If you'd like to replace the blanket and bring in a block, also a wonderful option. And here your feet can stay bent, or you can bring your legs straight, whichever feels right for you. If you're using the block, it can be on the low or the high. Going restorative, I would suggest the low, but as always, it is your practice, it is your choice. Settling in, bringing those shoulders under. This is a little more like our typical bridge pose. Bringing those arms out to the side and gently relaxing. Making those adjustments, moving the items out of the way so that you can fully relax. If it feels good, you can also bring your legs straight, and you'll get a big stretch right across the front of those hips, hip points. So make sure you're not dumping into your neck. You may move back and forth after several breaths between the bent knees and the straight knees. Continuing to breathe fully and softly. Bringing those foot palms to the earth, your legs are straight. Taking a few breaths here to let everything relax. Lifting those hips, letting them come to settle down on the earth, and just coming into a more traditional Shavasana. Just a few breaths, let your spine find its way to neutral, completely supported by the earth. Bringing your foot palms to the earth, gently rolling to the side. Using your hand to help yourself sit up for just a moment. We're going to grab either our bolster or our blanket roll, yogi's choice. And we're going to bring it back this way so it's running along the length of our spine. If you're using the bolster, you're going to have some space between your hips. And then as you lay down, lengthen that tailbone and bring it in. Again, for this first one, just settling our spine into the new shape. Knees can be bent, legs can be straight. Just take a couple breaths here. Bringing that left leg straight onto the mat. We're going to keep our right knee bent and bring our right foot palm to our thigh, to our left shin. Coming into a reclined vrikshasana. If you need support under that right thigh, right knee, grab your block. You've got them here. And bring it under. Coming to relax, letting those hips gently open. We've done the shoulders, we've done the back. Now we're beginning to work down the legs and the hips. Gently stretching that right leg straight onto the mat. Realigning your torso if you've become a little off center. Bending that left knee. Bringing that left foot palm to your right thigh or right shin. Letting it gently open up. Letting that knee fall out to the side again. Coming into a restorative tree on the left side. Bringing that left leg straight on the mat. Gently rolling your legs in and out. Making circles with your ankles. And we're going to bend our knees and bring our feet to the edges, long edges of our mat. Knees can knock together gently. We're going to bring that right hip a little more to the midline of the bolster. Then we're going to let both knees drop over to the right, coming into a gentle twist. You may also feel a nice opening along that left side from the rib cage down to the knee. Not getting much of a stretch here. You may take that right foot, ankle, and lay it on your left thigh. Bringing a little more traction. Stretch to that left side of your body. Not required, just a suggestion. Bringing your knees back up to center. Realigning your torso. Taking a breath here. Bringing that left hip to the midline and letting those knees gently drop over to the left side. Coming into that big stretch, but gentle stretch. On the other side. Now you may feel that stretch from the rib cage down to the right hip. Again, if you like that little deeper stretch, bringing that left ankle, left foot onto the right low thigh. Releasing that bind, bringing your feet back to the mat, realigning your torso, and just being here for a moment. Then rolling over to your right side or your left, moving your bolster, setting it off to the side, and coming to lay in your final Shavasana. Legs come straight onto the earth, where if it feels good, you grab your bolster and bring it under your knees. Find some length in that tailbone. Find your best version of Shavasana. Excuse me. Bringing your arms up overhead, letting the bolster fall, taking a nice full body stretch. Bring your knees into your belly, gently wrap your arms, rocking side to side. Coming over to the left side, taking a moment, and coming up to a comfortable seat. Bolsters here if you'd like to sit on that, or you have your blanket roll. And the sit bones down, coming to a comfortable seat. Sitting for just a moment. Bringing hands to heart center, bowing chin to chest. May your yoga practice be of benefit to you, and especially to yourselves, a benefit to others.